Welcome to Titus Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 9th, 2025. We're going to be talking about AEW. We got Kenny Omega made his return, and he had a segment, and he told us about his sickness and all that stuff, and why he came back is because he's not doing anything, and he wants to do something that he loves, and that's to wrestle, but he's not 100%. So we won't see the old Kenny back, but he's going to try to be the new Kenny and try to wrestle and all that stuff. And Don Callis came out. This is all at the end of the show. Don Callis came out and he was about to say something. He said, "Look who's here. Look who's back." Kenny Omega didn't let him speak. He chased Don Callis up to the stage and started beating on Don Callis. And then the Don Callis family came out. Brian Cage, Lance Archer, and Kyle Fletcher came out to attack Kenny Omega. 3-on-1, beating him up. And he's not allowed to get hit where the stomach is very much. And that's where he got hit. He got hit right in the stomach. And then here comes Will Ospreay with a chair to make the save. And the Don Callis family ran away. And then we got a face-off between Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. I forgot his name already. We got a cult segment. He talked about John Moxley, that he's crazier and all that stuff. I don't remember what he says. But I do remember that he called out John Moxley. He called him out, and they all came out. And then FTR and Cope attacked the three of them, Utah, Claudio, and John Moxley, as a trap. They attacked them until the returning of Pac came out and started helping them beat up Cope and Adam Copeland, or Cope, and FTR. That's what was missing. So that happened there. And now we got some interviews. We got Harley Cameron will be facing Mariah May this Saturday on Collusion. I think that's it I could remember. We got the Casino Gauntlet match that happened. Ricochet was one of the entrants, and he tried to use the Swerve's Strickland's theme song. He tried to trick people, saying using Swerve Strickland's music. And then at the end, there was a laugh. And it was Ricochet's music hits, and then Ricochet came out. No big returns happened in that match. Nothing really big happens. No debuts, no returns, nothing. So first match of the evening, we got Will Ospreay versus Buddy Matthews. It was a pretty decent match. Both of these guys did a good job. But the winner of that match was Will Ospreay. And Will Ospreay told Buddy Matthews, "You and Brody King," he fought both of them, and they give him his limits. And he says, "You guys don't need a leader, a.k.a. Malachi Black. You guys can do this all by yourselves." And he says, "If you need somebody behind your back," he says, "you got me." And they shook hands. Does that mean Malachi Black is done with AEW? Or they might just betray Malachi Black? I have no idea. Then we have Bobby Lashley versus Mark Briscoe, but they interrupted the AEW World Tag Team Champions celebration because they defended their titles at Collusion, and they were about to celebrate with them until Bobby Lashley says, "We're going to take your titles," and they just poured out the shots. They were about to cheer for it. And then we got Bobby Lashley versus Mark Briscoe. Pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was Bobby Lashley beating Mark Briscoe. And then they were after the match, the Hurt Syndicates attacked Mark Briscoe after the match until Private Party came out to make the save. We have the Gauntlet match. It was a pretty decent match. We got Hangman Adam Page to start off and Jay White to start off. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match and going to the title shot next week will be Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs will have a chance at the title. Oh yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs helped Cope FTR because he's the number contender to make the Death Riders go away. And then our main event was Chris Statlander versus Tony Storm versus Willow Nightingale for the number one spot in the women's Casino Gauntlet match. That's going to happen next week on the Maximum Carnage show. That's going to happen next week to find out who's going to have a shot of the women's world title. And this triple threat match was pretty decent, pretty good. But the winner of that match was Chris Stanlander. She's gained the #1 spot. Why you want the number one spot? Because this match could end any time. So if you're not in the match, if you're supposed to be in the match, but your number did not hit, and somebody gets a pinfall, the match is over, and you don't even get into the match. So that's the sucky part. After the whole men's gauntlet match that I forgot, we had a segment with Jeff Jarrett talking about him signing his last contract, his wrestling contract, and getting the world title, and he's upset because he lost the gauntlet match. And he's asking the people, does the last Outlaw could get a world title shot? Dude, you know the year just started, right? The new year just started, so you signed a contract for a year. Well, that's what MJF told us, that he signed a contract for a year. So MJF came out and has some things to say to Jeff Jarrett. Looks like he wants Jeff Jarrett to help him out. He's going to help him out. But Jeff Jarrett said no to it. He rejected the offer. So we will see what happens on that. MJF did not attack Jeff Jarrett. He said no, and he walked away. I believe that's all the AEW. We had some interviews. We didn't get a lot of segments. We got some interviews. Nothing big happened. Maybe it was something big happen next week because we had the world title match. But I believe that's it. I believe so. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for TNA results. That's all I'm going to say. Time is out. Bye.